All right, I want to share a personal story on what is the worst way to plan for the future. So, back it was 2019, probably April, May, and I had had a health scare. Doctor said, "Hey, you need to have a colonoscopy." Okay, well, I was hoping I'd get another 25 years or so before I had to do this, but let's do what we got to do. And I went in, had the colonoscopy. Let me just preface this: that juice that you got to drink better than any juice cleanse you can get on the market. Just saying. But what it did for me after the whole thing was done, the doc said, "Hey, look, we didn't find anything. You look healthy to us. You should be good. Go on your way." It woke me up a little bit. I had a life insurance policy, probably like $250,000 or something like that, and I had some living benefits on there. It was a good policy. But I went, okay, look, I've got a wife, I've got a kid. Believe we had our second on the way at that time, and it was things had to change. If something happened to me, which is what I help families think about, what's going to happen if you're not there? What's going to happen if you have a critical illness or you had cancer or something? What happened if you couldn't work? What happened if you passed away? I'm young, and what's going to happen to my kiddos? $250,000 is a lot, but it's not when you think about it. How far does that money stretch? So what I did was, hey, I'm in insurance. Let me go get a policy. I can buy a policy for myself. Let me just run my numbers. Okay, I should probably up it to at least $1 million. God forbid what happens. I need to get at least try to get my kids to 18, get a home paid off, that sort of thing for my wife so that she's all right. But there was a catch. When I went to do the risk assessment on myself, and I called the company that I had my other policy with, phenomenal company, and I went through everything, and my health was good, and then I explained to the underwriter that, hey, I just had this test done. I had to have a colonoscopy, but they said, hey, I'm healthy. There's nothing wrong. We didn't find anything. It was inconclusive. They told me not to apply. They said, yeah, if you just had a test done, and we don't exactly know what's going to happen to you, or if there is something that they didn't find, so I probably wouldn't apply because you're not going to get approved. And that was a wake-up call. I'm healthy. I've never been denied for coverage before. I don't have any health issues, at least what the doctor said with the test, but I wasn't going to be able to get coverage for at least a year. So it was a big wake-up call on how not to plan for the future. Don't wait until something happens. Don't wait until you have a health scare, because you don't even have to be sick to be able to be denied coverage. So guys, this is a PSA to anybody out there. I don't care if you're single, if you're married, in a relationship, if you got kids or not, make sure you do your planning now. Your coverage will never ever be as cheap as it is today, and if you can't get coverage in the future, the problem is it's your fault. It was my fault at the time too. I had a policy. I thought it was enough. I thought I was doing fine. But when I sat down and did the numbers for myself, which is what I do on a daily basis for other people, they didn't add up. They didn't add up for anything that I wanted to accomplish, or I wanted my family to be able to accomplish with the coverage that I had at the time. Make sure you get something, you get approved while you're still healthy, and you lock it in. Because your premium, it's never going to go up in the future. It's locked in for whatever you have, whether you're looking at a retirement account, or you're looking at insurance just for death benefit, or the both, or you're trying to become your own bank. Whatever it is, make sure you lock it in now before it's too late. So I just wanted to share that, guys. Have a wonderful day and stay covered.